Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you for being here on YouTube. I loved you guys. It's not just Patreon that gets the attention. I wanted to try to get together at least once a week, talk about some current happenings like with celebrities or the royal family and some happenings in my life. I share more personal stuff over on Patreon. I'm not always as timely as I want to be because I'm filming this video on Monday. My Patreon video will go up on Tuesday. But I will tell you, I'll give you a little secret. My hair did not look like this a week ago. So I did the whole silver with dark roots look. You can see it over on Patreon. Obviously, I didn't stick with that. I felt like it was too much silver hair. Like, I have a lot of hair. It was a lot of silver. And so it almost had a blue hue to it. I just kept remembering, like, from Bridesmaids? Or which one was it where she's like, I got blue hair. I just totally went blank on that movie. Bridal Wars, something like that. Kate Hudson was in it. Anne Hathaway, but my hair really was blue. I could not do that. So we just kind of got it back to like regular color. I'm sure the back's a mess right now. I had the window down. So I'm on lunch right now. Work's going fine. Super busy time at work. I'm at the end of the month trying to get as many people billed as possible. And there's been lots happening over the weekend. But may I just say, I am so obsessed with the second trial for Karen Read. So I've been watching the trial through Emily D. Baker on YouTube. She's fabulous. Her commentary is great. There's a lot of times I'm just sitting at my desk giggling over what she said. But I've been like watching that, listening to that, just seeing the new way the new prosecutor is putting on the witnesses and the evidence. It is crazy. And the same with Bryan Kohberger. Just recently, the judge announced, yes, the death penalty is going to stand, meaning that he could die by a firing squad. The bushy eyebrows statement, that's going to stay in. Wow. There's so much going on there. And so that'll be happening. And then you got Diddy's trial starting, like a Monday or something? I don't know. There's trials just popping off. So I've been watching a lot of those over the weekend. Well, first, Pope Francis died on Easter Monday. And I wasn't really shocked. He was older. He wasn't in good health. I was saddened, though. Like, it did kind of, hurt a little bit. I don't know. It just did. But I watched the service on Saturday on YouTube. And I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I love that Prince William was there. I know Donald Trump was. Many state leaders, world leaders were there. And it was a beautiful service. I definitely liked it. I just wonder who's going to be the next pope. And I was reading a story on the Daily Mail, like a Nostradamus of this time. They said that the next one will be the last one ever, which I don't know if I believe any of that shit, but it's quite interesting. And I'm watching. That's all I can say is I'm watching. And another thing that I noticed in the headlines this past week was Britney Spears. God, you guys, we all wanted her to be free, right? Like, free Britney, free Britney. She's locked up with her father. They're not letting her do anything. She's recently been carrying around a plastic baby. Like, her bodyguard's been carrying this fake baby around. Like, really, for the love of God, I wish that there were some way to protect her, at least from the media. Like, she's not hurting anybody carrying around her fake baby. And it's probably better than her actually having one. But I don't know. I think that was so weird. When I saw it, like, I didn't laugh. I just felt almost like sick. Like, I'm sorry for your life. No matter like how much money that woman has. I don't know really what happened to her, except she is just not quite there anymore. And I'm pretty sure like everybody knows it. Everybody. Like, God, you know, it's sad to watch. I follow her on Instagram. I'm sure like many of you guys follow her on Instagram and see the dancing. And, you know, I think she was really just meant to be a stripper because she barely wants to wear clothes. She always wants to dance around in her underwear, fine. But the plastic baby was like, oh my God. Like, and then I moved on to another story that I found so interesting. It's Donald Trump is having his gold decorator remake the White House. So that should be crazy. That should be interesting, crazy. There's no telling how it's going to turn out. I'm anxious to see it when it's done. But, you know, to each his own. If he wants to throw some gold overlay up on some, you know, different things, some molding or whatever, then I guess he can get right with it. And I was also reading that half of the states have already reported measles outbreaks. Like, I got, you know, inoculated for that. I think THA did. I haven't like double checked. I probably should. But I was like, oh my God, like, I know that parents are scared of autism and stuff with vaccinations. I'm not really going to go there. We do vaccinations. It hasn't hurt my son. But each kid is different, and I'm not getting in that fight. You do what you feels right for your child. But just in the first 100 days, half of the states have reported measles outbreaks. So I don't know. I found that pretty scary. And I do have some notes here. Let me see what I wrote down, because I wrote a little. Apparently I really wanted to say it. Oh, and, you know, kind of in line with those two things, the publishers, book publishers, are saying that, like, our founding documents, like the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, like, they're selling faster than what they ever have. So I don't really know how to read into that, really, but I found that incredibly interesting. Like, I don't know. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. And then we can just move on to Meghan and Harry, because there's so many stories. Like, she's oversaturated in every way possible. Netflix, a disaster. I mean, she might not think it is, as ever. I don't know. Not any better than anything else you can get at Walmart. I just feel like we see too much of them. And that Nostradamus actually said that she will go away for a while. I think she should. I think her and Harry need to go find some remote house, cabin, something remote. Get away from the cameras. And then come back in a few years with actually something worth sharing. Like, I don't know, I in a way feel bad for her sometimes, but I think she creates a lot of her own problems. I've been known to do that too. I created quite a few of my own problems, and then you're like, oh shit, how do I fix this? How do I turn it around? She just seems to be like pushing right forward. And she was actually wearing like these giant man pants for the Times 100, maybe, I don't know. And the pants were so big, you guys, like absolutely huge. I was reading a quote by Tina Brown that said that basically their appetite for money made them make disastrous decisions. And I absolutely believe that. Like, I don't know. I don't think Harry's happy. I don't think Megan's truly happy. I don't know what's real, what's fake with those two. I think that if she just would have stayed with the family, she probably would have gotten everything she wanted in time. But I think so many kids and younger people, they want what your grandparents worked all their life for. They want it now. And I just kind of feel like it's a little bit that way for her. Obviously not for Harry. He comes from, old money. But I think he's just lost. I feel sorry for them in a lot of ways. It's hard to take your eyes off the train wreck, like for real. But there's been so many things going on with them that I feel like we've all seen way too much. Just too much. But here I sit. That's basically all the little news stories I'm going to talk about. Here I sit. It's lunchtime. It's Monday. How are you guys? Are you doing well? I had a really good weekend. AJ lost a tooth Friday night. I could not believe it. He was so happy and took some really cute pictures. He's just a doll baby, you guys. Like, I'm really nervous. I fly out Friday to go see my mom, to go to her 70th birthday party. There's a pre-party dinner on Friday, like around the pool and drinks and all that kind of stuff. Then there's dinner on Friday, dinner on Saturday, party on Saturday, pretty quick after the dinner, not much turnaround time. And then there's the breakfast the next morning. My mom's calling the hangover breakfast. And then we fly out. And I've changed the way my costume looks a few times. And I haven't really been happy about it. See all the pink boas? That's part of the costume over there. And it's really cute. But, oh God. So I didn't like either of the pink dresses with the boas to make me look like a flamingo. I put on a black dress yesterday, liked it better, ordered 2 dresses off Amazon. I feel like I'm so close to the needle that I've got to figure this out like immediately. Bought some safety pins. I have those on elastic, and I think they will look much better just safety pinned to the dress. That's what I'm hoping to do. But I feel like they put 50 pounds on me, and I really don't need that. Like, I know my hormones are different. I'm trying to eat a little bit better, get on the treadmill, be on the DB machine. I'm very tired a lot of evenings, but I'm just trying to press through and do it. I definitely believe that you need to move your body. It's the one thing we all need to do, especially as we age. I'm almost 50 years old. And I'm telling you what, the one thing I know is that you need to stretch, you need to move, you need to move your body. And so, I'm still trying to deal with all of that, but hopefully one of those 2 dresses that are coming in today and tomorrow will work with what I'm doing. And I'll be putting that clips, I'll be putting a vlog from the party over on Patreon. It's very cheap. It's easy to become a member. You do have to show your ID, but I don't see where you live. I don't see that. That's for Patreon 18 up and older. That's so they can verify it. But this time next week, I will be actually almost to Florida. I will be flying at this time. No, this time next week, I'll be home from Florida. Shit. I'll be flying out on Friday of this week and back on Sunday. I have a good friend staying here with AJ. It's very concerning to me. We haven't been apart ever, not one night. And since he's been born, he will be 8 this year in November. So I think it's time. I have somebody that I trust, that I love, that I know will take really good care of AJ. And before we get into it, I'll tell you that I just don't trust Ryan in the house. I don't trust him not to tear stuff up. I don't trust him not to get drunk and pee in random places. I don't trust him not to smoke in the house. I don't trust him with AJ to actually watch him. He'll just like sit here and be like a statue, basically. And I don't trust him not to bring other women into the house. So that's a no. But moving on to Carrie, she is going to be here the whole time. And it's so frustrating to me that he has his only field trip of the year the day that I fly out. So I can't go to the zoo with AJ. I felt pretty bad about it. Enough to where I thought about trying to change my ticket. It's the zoo. He'll be fine. But Carrie will pick him up from school on Friday. And I'll be leaving to get on a plane about 7 in the morning. We do have a layover in the Carolinas. And then we're on our trip to Florida. So it should be excited. Like, I don't know. I just really worry about AJ. But there's FaceTime and Google and all kinds of other stuff that allows us to communicate, including lots of cameras throughout my house. So I don't know. I think it'd be good for us, but I'm still scared a little bit. I just like not being with him. And like on Patreon, I'm a lot more detailed, so you guys probably don't know a lot of stuff, but I've had 2 cousins that have had serious health issues. Both right now are doing better. Not perfect, not great. I don't think either of them are working right now, but I'm sure they're like trying to get back to the point where they can. But they're both doing a lot better, so I've been really happy about that. I didn't get to watch much TV over the weekend. I did watch Mobland, thought it was fabulous. Love Tom Hardy. I actually watched Havoc like Friday late night, like in bed, and it had Tom Hardy in it. Really didn't like the movie, just liked him. And so I do know that The Accountant 2 is in theaters. I can't wait to see that. I think it's going to be fabulous. I wish Anna Kendrick was in that one as well, but she's not, from what I understand. I also saw the season trailer for season 2 of Wednesday. Such a cute show. I cannot wait to binge watch that. I cannot wait. I think it'll be fabulous. And I did see a trailer for Mountainhead. It was written, the movie is written and I think produced by Jesse Armstrong, who is the writer of Succession. And it's going to be on HBO on the 31st, I believe. It's got Steve Carell in it, Jason Schwartzman, I believe. It looked really good, so I'm excited to see that. Let me see what other little notes I have on here. Let's see. Your Friends and Neighbors on Apple TV. Fabulous. Got John Hamm in it. What Happens Later. Another one. So, I think that's pretty much it. There's not a lot of good TV on right now. Like, a lot of things went off. I still haven't put the new Sex and the City on. I just don't know. I really don't. But like I said, there's so much going on here. So the weekend I had my family and my friends over, and I had Carrie over here for a while so she could like just hang out and see AJ's demeanor and kind of, I mean, she knows AJ, but just kind of give AJ a reminder of who's actually going to be here with him. And Laura is going with me. She's going to be a Cheshire Cat. There's probably, I know Brittany's going to be a Mad Hatter. Nemish is going to be a bunny. My mom is obviously Alice. Nobody else can be Alice but Mom. And it's going to be a wonderful time, I hope. And my mom's brothers are already down there, like helping set up for the party. I know my sister was over there yesterday trying to help decorate. My mom made many different things. These gigantic roses, they're beautiful. And this big, long, smoky caterpillar. Like, she went all out for this party. So I'm going to try to record some and put it over on Patreon. But I'm really excited about it. Like, I mean, I'm excited about the little weekend getaway. I'm excited to see my mom, some other family and friends. And then every night I'll be like talking to AJ, putting him to bed, saying his prayers with him, and just trying to get through a very busy time. And, you know, Ryan was pretty upset that I wouldn't just allow him to stay here. I kind of broke it down for him like I broke it down earlier in this video. But I'm not comfortable with that. And, like, he is so hot and cold. Like, I'm probably going to talk more in depth about it on Patreon tomorrow. But it's quite painful at times to see his behavior and how it affects, obviously, me, but more importantly, AJ. And it's disappointing. And he still doesn't have a car. He still isn't working full time. He still doesn't have his own place. He did work over the weekend. He was supposed to work on Sunday, but I know he probably got really drunk, and I know he didn't work on Sunday. So I think he might have been upset about it, but he was just so nasty. And I'm like, you know, there's no need for any of that. Like, he wants me to forgive him and let him be here and be around us. And that is done and over. Like, I know that some of you probably don't believe that. It took so many years. It took so many things. Just since I've lived here, and he had a different house, the one that he lived with the roommate, I caught him with 3 different women. One lady was some like random crackhead. Another lady was his ex's ex. I mean, his uncle's ex. And she used to like do prostitution. I caught her behind the bedroom door. I caught Angie in the bed. And I mean, sure, it's been almost a year ago probably for those. I've been here, I'm in my 2nd year. And it was like in the beginning of me moving here. But it doesn't matter. Like, and he's just, even if that stuff never happened, he's just so heavy and negative that I really do so much better on my own. With AJ, this is a girl's house besides AJ, but there are girls here all the time. Laura is here almost nightly. Brittany is here a lot. Carrie comes and goes. My cousin comes and goes. Like, this is a busy place, and it's 99% women. I haven't been like looking to date. I haven't been trying to meet anybody. I don't really feel like subjecting AJ to anybody. I just know. And I'm just not ready for that. I feel like I have waited so long to be able to be alone and not be scared, and to be financially independent enough just to cover the basics, which I was scared of for so many years. To be honest, there's still months I'm scared. Like, how am I going to get through? I'm nervous about this. He's not helping. A lot of times the help from Ryan is dependent on how I treat him. So if I say you can't come over here, he doesn't want to give me any money. If he gives me money, he's hoping to come over. So most of the time, I just do without it. And God has provided. My family has been supportive. I have good friends and good family that lift me up in every way possible and are so happy he's out of my life. And like, they do everything to make sure I don't bring him back into my life. Like, Brittany will help out with the YMCA payment if I'm struggling. Or Laura's boyfriend will help with a car issue. Or Laura will help me hang curtain rods, because by God, they do not want me calling him for anything. So, you know, it really shows the people who really are there for you when you are kind of going through that. Like, I firmly believe I could move Ryan into my house and I would never lose Laura. Brittany probably would be a different story, but they are such like wonderful people, and they have just embraced me with so much love. You guys have done the same. My friends on Patreon have done the same, and I am so very grateful. I know you might think this is boring, but I wanted to get on. I wanted to give updates. I'm going to be on sometime later in the week again, and we will talk more, and hopefully I'll have a little bit of costume stuff I can show you. See you soon. Bye.